Hello everybody, I'm here at Fairmount. It's April 9th, 2020. I'm getting ready to load the Cone 5 glaze kiln, and I'm here in the studio all by myself, and going to give you a little panorama of the space before I get started. So this is the ceramic studio at Fairmount Center for the Arts. A wonderful space for students. And over here I have my wear shelves where work sits waiting to go in the kiln. I have some pieces setting up there that I'm going to load today. And now behind the shelves you can see I have my two kilns back there. I have a little kiln and a bigger kiln. I'm going to load that bigger one today. And also after I get the Cone 5 glaze fired, down here on this shelf I have some Cone 05 that I'm going to be firing in that little kiln next. And I also have over here some bisque, or greenware, that's going to go into a bisque kiln. Okay, so here we are behind the shelves, and I have my kiln here half loaded. It was half loaded when we had our last class, and it's just waiting for me to finish it, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a look in there so you can see what's going on. On these shelves here I have some work waiting. I have it a little bit mapped out as to how it's going to fit in there. Loading a kiln is like putting together a puzzle, and it just ends up having a magic fit, so we always are hoping for that. And on these shelves I have some cups, and I have a stilt here just to help me know what size these pieces may be, and I have some bowls and shorter things right here with another stilt. And over here I have some flatter things that can fit in there in between with some tighter shelves. Okay, so I have 1/2 shelf that I'm going to put in there. And my stilts are already in there. And another. I'm going to switch those. Before I put this other shelf in, I'm just going to go back in here and show you. And this is the pyrometer, so this is going to take the temperature of the kiln and tell this box when to turn it up while I'm at home. I'm going to set some of this bigger stuff in there, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little sand in there. I like to do that for some of my bigger things. Just I've had things catch on the edges of the shelves and stuff. Never fun. Edges of the pieces kind of catch on the shelf, and it can pull on a piece. Starfish. Cheese board. And a couple little jewelry medallions that have a little stilt with them. More stilts. Give you a look in there. There we go. Next layer. me kind of nudging things around. That's the puzzle fit. So in the glaze firing, I don't want to have anything touching because it will stick together. So everything has some space between it. So I have my camera propped up so you can see in the kiln. I have my 2 shelves. These are going to be my top shelves, and I have it measured to fit, so it'll fit with these stilts that I've already selected. This side, though, I'm going to make a little bit of a switch where I'm going to put these short ones in. Have these little short ones. So I can get this one more flat piece in here, this lovely piece of these 2 wingtips touching. Goes in there. And this becomes my top shelf. We have a nice dish there, coil pot, a bowl, and another bowl. And on this side, I'm going to put these taller items. So I have a vessel that I've made. I have a series of these, and I've done this one. I'm going to fire it just to see how it'll come out, kind of like my tester in progress. And then I have this mug. The foot rim is kind of short right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a little stilt underneath that to make sure it'll stay up. I have a little more space on this side. I do have 6 cups over here, but I'm not looking like all 6 are going to fit, so I'm just going to pick a couple of them and put them in there. Well, 4 fit, so two can stay out. I could spend quite a bit of time re-navigating this stack and taking it apart and trying to make more room, but I'm also okay with just leaving those 2 cups over there. So I'm going to let you look in here again. There you go. So there's the stack to the top, and this side I still have an open space here, but I just don't have a piece that can fit there. My cups are too tall, and so it's just kind of like this little open space, which is fine. Try to fill the kiln as full as I can to the top, and I even have some stilts here that I'm going to put a cap shelf on, just to keep the heat in. So I'm going to put this top shelf on. And close the lid. So last thing I'm going to do is put these plugs in the peepholes in the kiln. I would like to leave this open to vent a little bit for, at least a couple hundred degrees, but I don't really have that time right now, and it's okay to close it up, so I'm just going to go ahead and close it up all the way and fire it. So the controller box is going to fire the kiln while I'm away, and I'm going to program it cone fire. It's already saying cone 5, enter. Speed, I want a medium speed. It's already saying medium, enter. I'm going to hold for 10 minutes at the end. It's just a chance for all the glazes to really soak and make sure that they're all heated through. And that's it. Start. Voila. So I'm going to turn on my fan. Kiln God, you're in charge. And we'll see you in 2 days. So the kiln is going to fire for, there it's clicking on, it's going to fire for about half a day, and then it'll take about a day and a half to cool. See you then.